Hey yo guys, and welcome back to episode 8 of ReZero. I do feel like things are about to get very interesting. Well, I'm definitely expecting a change at hand because this is our third time using Return by Death on the kind of like Elsa route. But this Return by Death gave us some very unexpected turn of events. For example, the biggest one was our interaction with Garfield and Lollibaba. This time they're indeed suspicious of Subaru, hence why they kind of locked him up. But that ended up creating a very nice kind of like bromance moment between Otto and Subaru. Once again, MVP to Otto. So this time we're kind of on the run and escape from Garfield because we did end up with Garfield kind of turning into his beast transformation. So it does worry me a bit that we are on the bad side of Garfield and Lollibaba this time because I felt like they were quite core allies. So I guess on that note, let us see how things turn out. If you guys want to watch a full anime, make sure to check out the link above or else we start the video in 3, 2, 1, go. I do absolutely love how this time we do get to focus a bit more on Ram because I did love their bromance. I know, I think that's why like the friendship episode just tied in nicely. Huh? A golden opportunity? What are you planning, Subaru? 3 days ago before I was interrupted. Ooh, and ooh, at the fact that we also see the opening, because I don't think we've actually seen the opening in a couple of episodes. I don't know, I think it worries me a bit at the fact that they put in the opening this week's episode. I don't know. I do feel like they definitely have been using like the openings and endings well in a very like, you know, resourceful manner. So Elsa was there. This is I'm curious. Do you guys like seeing kind of hints in the opening to kind of see what we'll kind of explore further on, or do you like going into things like absolutely blind? Because I feel like that's like because she was there as well. Because, like, when I first saw Elsa, it totally, like, kind of caught me off guard. Hence why, like, I don't know if I would appreciate it more if I saw it in the opening. But I think it was nice to kind of be, like, absolutely caught off guard. Because I did not see Elsa coming out all the season. But obviously, if I focused more on the opening, I would have seen Elsa indeed and Subaru die multiple times over and over again. That's something I don't think we can miss at all. Oh, shit. If it's to save you, I don't care how many times I die. Wait, is this opening a little bit different from the original opening we've been seeing? I feel like it was. Or that I just haven't seen it in such a while. No, I feel like it's just because I haven't seen it in such a while. Oh no, but do tell me, do you guys like if there's kind of hits in the opening, or would you rather be like completely spoiler free in openings? I kind of wish Subaru. Okay, maybe not. I don't know if I like Roswell. It's not a matter of like or not, it's more like trust. Good question. A member of the witch cult? No, wait, is she? I thought she was just a daughter of a witch. It might not be her gospel. It could be though, it could be. But didn't Roswell say that he was also a descendant or worshipper of the witch cult? Or Ekidonna, just Ekidonna maybe. Do agree. Shady, I think is just the best definition of. It says close to resembling a gospel. That she's not a witch cult. Oh, it wasn't a gospel. It's a magical text that tells the truth, which only 2 copies exist in the world. Tomb of Wisdom. So does that mean that he said that there's only 2 copies and the most similar thing would be the Tomb of she should respond. Yeah, it's the same thing. Insufficient. I am that person. Without a doubt, ally with you. Contract that she is powerless to override. I mean, Subaru is a man of his words. Why does he always talk as though he knows? Like, it just creeps me out. You're not actually an enemy, are you? That's a question I think we've always had. I am an ally to all of you. I know, it's all just suspicious. But I think the biggest hint is that, you know how Beatrix said that she has like the gospel in quotation marks, because as they said, it's not the actual kind of gospel. But she said that I know, we'll go into it more in detail, but just the same book has only 2 copies of the Tomb of Knowledge. I do love how she, literally just said that they were both half a man. Ooh! I wanted to see Garfield's transformation. Huh? And this time he sees Subaru as a threat. He mad. He real mad. This was what I was really worried about. I just don't feel like Garfield is someone we want as our enemy. Nothing lovable, but that's what I love about you. I don't need her. Otto, what are you gonna do, sweetie? Based on the tale of how the legendary trader Hoshin put the small nation of surrender or face an all-out attack. Just because I'm hot for you, that don't mean I won't twist your arm. Oh, that was harsh. Shit's about to go down. Run, protect, attack. I was really worried about the fact that this kind of course of events we pissed off Garth this time. I wouldn't have to resort to. What did you just summon? Ooh. Ooh, what is that? What is that? What? Oh, he had the villages. Nice. Otto freaking MVP this whole entire 2 episodes. Otto. Are you sure about that? If Garth got through Ram, I'm not too sure. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're not gonna even make it out this time, are we? I don't know, I feel like Garth is about to fuck us up. Oh, Garth is about to fuck us up. Good. Sweetie, why are you so big? What the freak? I do love how Frederica had, you know, like a cute trans. Oh, that kitty cat needs some catnip real good. Good kitty. I think it's too late to surrender. What the? I feel like Garth's just lost all sense of. Otto, no! Otto, no! I wonder what Subaru would choose to do. Will he use Return by Death in hopes of saving Garth? I mean, Otto this time? Or will he try and escape? I don't feel like that's gonna do much, sweetie. I don't know, the fact that they got through Ram as well. Oh my god, I love all the ground dragons. Oh no, stop it. Not the ground, not the punch. Oh, it triggered. Oh, no. Wait, hold a minute. It triggered return by death. Did it? Because he's back at the cell? Or no, maybe he just passed out and he got captured again. I'm kind of confused. Was it return by death, or did it maybe bring us back to Ekidona? Where is that? Has Subaru been dead for so long that it's winter? What's happening? I don't feel like it's return by death. I feel like different dimension, different time, different. Oh wait, no. It just feels. I don't know actually. Hello. You are cute. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Sorry. I don't know. I didn't expect to see a motherfucking bunny munching on a motherfucking finger. Oh, they've got like a marking on them. Is this allowed? Oh. Okay, I guess you took the eyeball. The fuck just happened? Was that the power of the lollipop? Oh, Subaru. What's with the... You have once again earned the qualifications. I invite you to which tea party? I think Subaru needs some counseling. Are you okay? You just had a bunny rabbit munch on your dick and finger. But anyways, it directly affected you. I finally realized what the background looks like. It reminds me of Windows. I love how Ekidona is speechless. She likes the demanding Subaru. Just... I just feel really like bamboozled right now. I know, I just watched Subaru get eaten freaking alive by rabbits, and now I guess Subaru drinks her body fluids again. I was just about to say that. What do you mean? It's her body fluids. Are you Beatrix's mummy? Okay, I guess he wasn't gonna ask that. So, but this is such a good chance for you to just ask everything. But that said, that he does forget everything the moment he walks out, so I guess. Ooh. So does that mean Subaru for the first time can talk about return by death without facing any consequences? I mean, this is technically her domain. It worked. I mean, she is the witch of knowledge, so like greed. So does that mean I don't know, this scene means so much because Subaru hasn't been able to talk to anyone about this. Like, this is such a big moment for Subaru to just be able to, like, shoulder his burdens with someone else. Because he hasn't been able to do that with anyone. All alone in this world time. Can we not see that rabbit scene again? Oh shit. I know. Head pets from Ekitona? Worth. Maybe not worth. I was watching. And how much weight you've carried. And she wants to know everything about you, Subaru, and you can finally have someone to talk about. Ekijona, the value of life. I don't know, I felt like that just needed kind of a moment of silence. I think this week the way they used the opening and ending was quite dramatically well done, especially this ending, this music. It just, I don't know, I think it sums up beautifully just the amount of just struggle, pain, suffering that Subara has been through by himself, like this whole entire time. And the fact, like, how stressful is it not being able to talk to anyone about these struggles you've been through, and the fact that you've had to like carry this burden all on your own for so freaking long. I can't imagine. Like, I honestly think, like, yes, Subaru may not be the most physically strong character, but like mentally, I think he is one of the most strong character without a freaking doubt. Because like, imagine yourself all on your own in a completely new world, and the fact that every time you die, you return to like a save point, and you can change the course of things. But if you don't, you have to keep dying, and you can't tell this to anyone. You can't share that burden with anyone. You can't like explain it to kind of help the people that you truly want to help out. I don't know. I personally think if I was in a similar situation as Subaru, I would have just had a mental breakdown and just stayed in like fetal position for the rest of my life. Because like, imagine your hand getting freaking bitten off by rabbits and you watching that cute little fucking fluffy bun munching your fucking fingers. That was a scene. That was honestly just a scene. And imagine just in a field of beautiful fluffy white snow, and the snow starts moving, and that snow starts turning bloody red as they slowly munch on every piece of your body. Tell me that you would be able to recuperate from that and still be mentally sane. Like, a rabbit's probably munched on your balls and dick, and you telling me that you can be as sane as Subaru? Like, fuck no. However, that scene was indeed a nice lead up to the Ekidona scene, this very nice kind of wholesome moment where Subaru is finally allowed to break down and just say everything that he's been holding back to someone. I don't know, I personally think that is very meaningful when you're able to just express and just let out everything you've been holding back to someone. It just means a lot when someone just listens, and for the first time in ever, he can do that to Ekidona as Ekidona is not affected by him talking about return by death. It was quite interesting in the fact that that necklace glowed at that certain moment, and Subaru was kind of taken back to a zone or like a timeline where like the whole village was empty, and it was also winter, so like multiple seasons have also passed. So I don't know if that took Subaru like into the future. That was a very kind of unique moment. I do feel like it might be with Lollibaba's powers. I don't know how Lollibaba and the necklace would tie in, but I'm just thinking that Lollibaba in the opening, you see multiple versions of her, and we also see the white bunny rabbit. I do like the fact that we did see the opening in this week's episode, as we got to see the bunny rabbit, and then we saw that bunny rabbit in this episode. And I'm just thinking that since Lollibaba can multiply versions of herself, maybe she can do the same thing with the bunny rabbit. I don't know, I feel like since Subaru this time doesn't have a good relationship with Garth and Lollibaba, that this could have been her play. I'm not too sure in regards to that. I don't know if that was meant to be obvious, like exactly kind of what went down. So do feel free to let me know if it was kind of obvious what was going down. But yeah, my guess so far is that it was Lollibaba that kind of caused the situation. Maybe. We also learned a bit more about Beatrix's kind of mystery in regards to the whole gospel. Is she part of the witch cultist? But the talk with Roswell kind of clarified that it's not necessarily like a gospel, but would be better explained as the tomb of wisdom. Now, I think that definitely kind of showed that Ekidona is the mother. I don't think she's going to be like the mom. And what I mean by that is that I don't think like Ekidona had a hubby and she gave birth to Beatrix. I think considering there is magic involved, that Beatrix was probably created. I don't know. I just think because like I don't see who exactly like Ekidona would get all hubby-dubby with. And I took a random guess when we first kind of got that revealed about Beatrix that maybe Ekidona is the mom. But going off what I kind of said in a couple of episodes back, I definitely think it is Ekidona now, because obviously the Tomb of Wisdom, Roswell mentioned how there's only 2 exact copies of that book. The only other person that would have the Tomb of Wisdom is probably the person that is in the graveyard of knowledge, which is Ekidona. And Ekidona, you know, greed, wisdom, knowledge, etc. So I do feel like that would make sense that they each have a version of the Tomb of Wisdom. I know that's so far like my deductions in regards to that. So yeah, this episode definitely took a turn for the worse, with I think the biggest version of Subaru's suffering, concerning Subaru literally witnessed not only Otto get chopped in half, but also the villagers get absolutely crushed by Garth, and then him also experiencing one of the most gruesomest deaths I think we've ever seen. I was a little bit worried that this time we didn't have Garth on our side, as I mentioned kind of at the start of the episode, and clearly that was not the way to go about things. So if we do return by death and get an opportunity to once again change the course of events, I do feel like we are going to have to kind of sort out our kind of misunderstandings going on with Garth, because having him not as our ally indeed caused not the best of situations. I do hope that Ram is alright as well, considering that Garth, I do feel like just absolutely went past her, but hopefully since Garth does, you know, have a certain affection for Ram, he hopefully didn't absolutely brutally crush her, kind of like how he did with the others. But even though we kind of had an overall really gruesome episode, I guess for once we've ended on a really wholesome note, so that's a good thing in the sense that Subaru will be able to kind of talk it out with Ekidona in regards regards to all the suffering that he has gone through. So I guess until then, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time.